This regional event, always a good time.
Yeah. So we have to see how this goes into play. Winner of this. Why you throw a bottle like that? Why'd you throw a bottle like that? Why you doing all that, dog?
Wow.
That's disrespectful.
They're trying to activate Sim's Super Saiyan mode.
Get him angry. Get him angry.
It's like Android 16.
Okay, gonna be going with the Dr. Mario here.
Okay, now this is gonna be a little confusing because they're both doctors. Which one of you is PhD?
All right, which one actually has the fake PhD and which one has the real one?
Right.
I would not be surprised if Dr. Mario is the one with the fake PhD. I mean, a plumber just got into the office, put on a dragon coat, threw pills at your ass, and then said, "I'm a doctor."
Yeah.
Trust me. I don't know. I don't trust this dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
Mario does have a lot of hats, but I don't know if this was from Party City or what.
no, Dr. Mario would be the type of fast to try and give you the COVID vaccine, and then instantly it gives you to COVID-22.
No.
It gives you a different type of one. You're just like, weren't you supposed to give me a vaccine?
Wow.
It's just like, no, that was a vaccine? That was a vaccine, though? Oh god, speaking of Mario, I can't wait for Chris Pratt Mario. That's gonna be a force. That's gonna be the funniest and dumbest thing I've ever seen.
There's no way I'm watching that movie sober.
There's no way I'm watching that movie without at least somebody near me.
Yeah.
I'm definitely watching that with a group of friends.
Yeah, same.
That's gonna be exciting to see. But let's get into the set with regards down to it. Sim gonna be at least gonna be playing that Dr. Mario, Dr. Copter with the well-revered Greninja. And I think maybe this is a case where let's actually think about this for a little bit. The reason that Sim went with the Mii Brawler as well was just also to change it up. Well, one thing that Sim is able to utilize a lot with a lot of these obscure low-tier characters, matchup and experience. There is not a single Dr. Mario in Middle Tennessee, let alone Tennessee. And it's going to be a little bit of a task to get anything going.
Goodness.
And I think this is what Sim's taking advantage of. Even in a matchup that thinks like, okay, this is what you do against this character. How do you deal with neutral? How do you deal with this doctor running at you? Because now you're in the office, this doctor's checking you up.
Oh yeah. They might both be doctors, but I don't think this was on the symptom list.
Good to see how those things are going, but yeah, Sim is just looking absolutely comfortable in the situation, trying to get out to recovery. Not like a lot of those counters that are coming into play. He's expecting like either like a forward or a dash attack, but like Sim is just reacting and waiting on Dr. Copter, and there's just like no reason for him to overextend. Like he could just hold center stage, hold that off, and not do that, but at that point able to like keep his stock lead and get into your head. That is just how you're able to like play dominant. And you're able to hold off these stocks over and over and longer again.
Absolutely.
And yeet, your beat, not white.
Oh my goodness. Putting you on notice. What do you do here?
Down throw. Like the idea, catching the DI, but at that point, jab gonna send yourself off stage.
Right. He has to find some way.
And
But that lingering.
why is that
there.
so strong? It just felt like, didn't feel like it was anywhere as strong as it was. And then the frog got deleted.
Yeah. Did you know that Nair is stronger the longer it stays out? No way.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into this game. It does seem that that whoever threw the bottle earlier in the crowd, that apparently ignited something in him. That apparently ignited something in him that was just like missing. And that has just been him going. Now just imagine that same person has just been throwing bottles every single losers round. And that's just how he's been able to 3-0 everybody.
Really?
Like just 3-0 poop, 3-0 0. 3-0 just every single person like that. Hopefully we don't get another 3-0. This is gonna be like the 7th time if we get that again. I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Game 5s, but you know, Sim has to disagree here for the way he's playing.
Yeah, and when you think about the one time you went to Game 5, you were in the flex position game counter pick situation. You were in a comfortable situation, like you might be dead. You're dead.
No way.
You're dead.
70. I mean, it is town and city. This is an interesting counter pick coming from Dr. Copper.
He wants the stage layout. He wants that space to
Yeah.
be able to set up that like Greninja range game that like so many like Greninjas love, especially on like FD. FD like Greninja is such a dominant stage. However, it's very obvious that like Sem banned both Kalos and FD accordingly so that he could have Town City open. And this is actually a really good stage for Dr. Mario to get some kills early.
Alright, he's taking advantage of it now, but that high ceiling isn't gonna let him take the kill on that up smash or the up air.
Yeah. trying to set up a lot of situations, trying to at least get yourself off stage. But yeah, this is been able to at least turn it up a little bit better. Considering how this started as well, like Seb started with nearly a 0 to death.
Oh yeah.
And at this point, like, Dr. Copter's maybe trying to play this range game. This is where the counter pick started to work in your favor. But in a deficit like that, where like one grab will kill you right now, you have to be absolutely careful.
Yeah, it's just like the kill confirms are just nowhere to be found right now. Those down tilt up or forward airs, and it's just gonna be a raw forward air here.
At least finally able to get that first stock off, but this is where I think Sim has to maybe start playing a little bit more patient to like meet Dr. Copter in his own like age, because it does seem as if like Sim started to run a little bit too much into a lot of these like setups that Dr. Copter's trying to do. It's like he'll either just like aerial out of it, or he'll just like play way too comfortable in these types of situations. That was clean.
Whoa.
That was simple and clean. It was the first step into that.
It was.
That was insane like that, but that has just been some sort of tech that like Copter's been able to do. But like if you are like Copter, you have to like meet them at the same like momentum, and you have to like find a way that you can like be able to at least play neutral in a position to where you can like keep that same area and keep stacking up damage without losing too much.
Right. Dr. Copter is really just trying to solve these tech situations and maybe get Sim off stage or something, get an early stock, but it's just he hasn't been winning neutral.
Yeah, it's a very like unfortunate situation coming in right here, and not really able to get anything off of down tilt. That's just been something that Dr. Copter has been struggling to confirm out throughout this entire set. That counter not gonna do anything, especially off of a projectile. Now you have to see how these type of situations occur. Trying to use the Dr. Copter top tech to his advantage, but it just seems as if everything just seems impossible right here. Sim is playing like what we saw in his first winter set. He'll just go for like absolutely raw leads.
He's piling on the pills. Ooh. He's prescribing a beatdown right now.
Oh goodness gracious! Like hopefully at least you got yourself case. This injection gonna hurt. It's gonna hit different. Make sure you're drinking water, or you're gonna feel some pain in your shoulder. And right there, some pain in your entire everything.
Yeah.
Side effects include death. That's all it includes.
Side effects include loss of stock.
Side effects include elimination from this bracket and sent home, sweet home too. That's the third time. I will keep doing it.
They're on point.
And now you see Dr. Copter in the chair like, what do I do? Like, just doesn't know that matchup.
You look so tired.
There's like two completely emotions, two sides of the spectrums.
Yeah.
You either just have complete anger or just like, oh God, I feel so lost.
Yeah, you know what happened? You know what happened to the Copter? Like that vaccine hit.
That vaccine hit.
Hit that left arm. It's like, man, I don't feel like getting out of bed.
This edible H. Dude just completely and utterly has just been ran over through these feelings. Dude is in his feelings right now.
Right.
Like, dude has any options, but like maybe something can change. And considering how that started, like it started completely in Sim's favor. If you could play that neutral game that you were doing, it was, if you removed that like beginning 0 to death, it was majorly even in neutral. So Dr. Cop just has to play this safer. He can't like be overextending on some of these combos. He has to wait for Sim to either like throw out aerials preemptively and then just like counter opting those.
Right.
Like that.
He's playing very patient on this one. He needs these ledge trap / edge guard situations though, where he can actually punish the reason Dr. Mario is lows here. If you never edge on him, what are his weaknesses? Well, he just does this for free.
Goodness gracious.
This is not one of his weaknesses. Killing you at 70 definitely isn't.
His strength is like the only thing that's stopping him from being the worst in the game. Like, honestly, who would even be the worst in the game? Like, Ganondorf?
Yeah.
That has to be the only thing. But, like, Ganondorf has, like, that one fear factor. But then
Yeah,
again, Dr. Mario has that, too. Like, this doctor, for some reason, he wasn't in the PE. He wasn't in the lab. He was in the gym doing all sorts of arm work. Doing all sorts of arm workouts. It's just like, yep, this is what I chose my PhD. It's in kicking ass. That's the entire PhD. And that's it again!
Another one!
Oh, God, where is your R button?
I swear!
It just seems as if, like, dude's just landing preemptively on the ground. He doesn't want to press a button because, obviously, you don't want a massive disadvantage. But, like, you're getting in so many areas of what's not doing anything has hurt you even more.
Right.
Like, of course, you want to slow down the game. You want to meet them in that momentum. But those few scenarios in which you're just not doing anything in those, like, clutch positions, it just comes so much against you.
Right. He doesn't have Samus's neutral B, but Sim is paralyzing Copter right now just with his domination.
Yeah. Great
He's
play.
making him scared to, well, he was scared to press the button, but now he's just over it.
Oh, God. This is actually kind of scary because if you're at the ledge, a pill into forward air is dead.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, down throw into down B is dead. It just comes to a point where, like, you're in so many uncomfortable situations and you're dead. Dude, I had the fist pump rage before the game ended. Yeah, I'm done. I'm in top 8. Let's go. Sim, probably the best